Okay. Let's just go through them quickly.
What's the date?
Number 1, we were looking for the lengths of segments that were crossing each other inside the circle. And the way you find those lengths is by multiplying the segments together and their products are equal. Okay? We learned this yesterday, and it's because we have basically similar triangles and corresponding sides are proportional. All right, but just an easy, quick shortcut way, if you take 4 times x, that is equal to 5 times 8, which allows us to find the value of x by simply dividing both sides by 4. So x on number 1 had a value of 10. Number 3 was not 2 chords, it was a secant and a tangent.
Yeah, can we go over that again for the tangent first?
Oh, wait, this is the homework? Oh, yeah.
Okay? Where this was 4, this was 3, and this was x. And we were trying to find the value of x, Lauren.
Okay, whenever you do a tangent, do you multiply it times itself or no?
Yes.
Okay, I was confused by
You
that.
multiply by itself because the outside portion and the whole thing is the same thing. Okay, so you just square it, basically. So this was x squared is equal to 3 times 4.
Times 2 plus 4.
See, that's what I meant to say that. Okay.
Oh.
Equals.
3 times 7. X squared was equal to 21. And when you took the square root of both sides, 21 does not reduce. I will accept this as an answer or the decimal form, which is 4 point something.
See, that's what last night I multiplied it. I did.
Hannah.
What? How do you know when to not, like, when to multiply by the whole thing? You always do that.
You always do that.
How do you know which one to pick first? Like,
It doesn't matter.
3 times 7 or 4 times 7?
It's the outside times the whole thing. It's the external piece
Okay.
times the whole thing. Always. Okay? Now, number 5, we had 2 secants. All right, and the measures were x and 4, 3 and 5. Okay? So, if it helps, you put a little plus sign here so that you remember to add for the whole thing. Because it's 4
Times x
X plus 4.
is equal to 5
Times 8.
times 8.
Yay! So 4x plus 16 equals 40.
Yeah, why would we put 4x?
Because it's x plus 4, not x times 4.
How do you know it's x plus 4?
Like
Well, if this was 10, what would we say the whole length is?
10 plus
10 plus 4.
Oh,
So whatever x is, we're going to add it to 4 to find the whole length.
same in addition postulate. Right?
So x was equal to 6. Number 7, again, was 2 secants.
We don't know.
All right? Which you set up the same way. If you just look at number 7 in your book as you're looking at it. Because I know you're all looking at your book right now.
Yes, we am.
No.
I was just saying how it works because I
But
got
just
money.
like,
On page 364.
we don't know all
Number 7, how would you set it up? If you start with 4.
4 times 10 equals 5 times x.
4 times 10 equals 5 times x. Very simple. Look at number 9. How would you set it up?
Ooh, x times x plus 3x equals 10 squared.
Okay, so what's x plus 3x?
X squared plus 3x squared.
4x.
I'm sorry, my bad.
Okay.
Oh yeah, sorry, I just went on the next step. I do love my line. Because you told us in algebra too.
Okay, here was number 9. The external portion, or the outside portion of the lower tangent, you simply square it, because it is also the whole thing. So it's 10 squared is equal to x times 3x plus x,
So that's 3x squared.
which is 4x.
Wait,
Huh?
what?
4x squared.
3x plus 1x is 4x.
I was gonna do it, just leave it and not add, but that would make sense.
Why'd you do 10 squared?
Because it's the outside multiplied by the whole thing. And they're both the same. So when we divide both sides by 4,
25. X equals 5.
x was equal to 5.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Now on number 11, we were trying to prove that uv multiplied by uw is equal to ux times uy. All right? Now, in this section, we learned about the external times the whole thing, right?
Right.
Okay, well, what we need to do is focus on one circle at a time. Okay, so ignore this circle and look only at this circle on the left.
Okay.
You have a tangent and a secant, where the tangent squared is equal to the outside, which would be uv, times the entire length, which would be uw. Okay? Now let's look at the other circle. Focusing not on this, but on that. Again, we have a tangent and a secant, where ut squared
Equals UX times.
X times U.
So how can we get from that to that last statement in black?
Substitution.
Through substitution.
How can we get from what to what for substitution?
From these two statements to here. Because this is equal to ut squared, and this is equal to ut squared. So they equal each other through substitution.
Sweet,
Okay, so that one required us to just focus. First, take our focus off of one, and then put the focus onto the other one. Okay? That was number 11. Okay, now numbers 13 and 15. You need to know how to set it up, and then you need to be able to do algebra. Okay? So Meredith, let's start off with number 13. Tell me what AP is equal to.
48. Wait, okay, let me look. I'm just looking at wrong. Okay, number 13. Okay. AP is 6.
Okay?
No, yeah, AP is 6. And then EP is 8. CD is 16. The whole thing. CD.
The whole thing is 16, and what are we looking for?
We're looking for DP.
Okay, so we're looking for this.
Okay.
Which means we need to have some sort of representation here.
16 minus X.
16 minus x. Very good.
Damn.
16 minus x, because if the whole thing is 16, I'm going to subtract x to find the missing piece. And now all I have to do is,
6 times X equals.
no,
6 times 8,
6 times 8
That's what I meant.
48.
I said 8.
is equal to x.
Times 16 minus X.
Okay,
I can't believe I said it wrong.
and now we just need to know how to do algebra.
40 equals 16, 48, just kidding.
Equals net. Oh, okay. And so you pull over everything to where it's x squared minus 16x plus 48.
Very good.
it's-
Equals.
Equals 0, and then it's x minus